Hi everyone, and this is a review of the Drake Cutlass Black. And for a few minutes there I was talking with my mic off. Is an awesome start to something that's live. Fantastic, right? Yeah, so Drake Cutlass Black review tonight. We're going to take a walk through the ship, we're going to take a look around the exterior, we're going to talk about the specifications, and then we're going to do something with it. So take it to try and kill something or get killed or whatever. For me, you would have heard me speak about this in other streams. For me, this is by far the best entry ship into the game, and like I've said, lots of other people will tell you that you don't need this. I don't agree. I think you need this as a minimum, really, if you want to enjoy all aspects of the game. So this ship is it's just awesome. In it's basically can do almost anything. So let's take a look around the outside of this ship. The outside of it is an impressive looking ship. Personally, I love the way it looks. Just stunning. Typical Drake design. No frills. Quite military looking in its application. But this ship does it all. So take a look around on the inside. So inside cockpit display is fantastic. Drop velocity. Cockpit display, big array of very nice MFDs, well laid out. Viewing area is absolutely fantastic. A really nice arc of visibility, so ability to see enemies or see trailing or leading pips is really nice. All MFDs are functional and typical controls that you would expect. Same in any ship. So just as you sit, you have, yeah, you can see it's really nice, really nice. And it just take a trip. The ship is split into mid sections. The Drake is a really interesting ship in that it's multi-crew, which is really nice, and it's a medium fighter but medium cargo also. So this ship has tons of room for cargo. That's why this for me is the blend of everything. It's got good cargo capacity. It's got great firepower. Shields are okay. Maneuverability is really good. This ship for me has it all. So we have weapons racks here for your multi-crew. Crew up to 4. You can just see the Drake design. No frills. Very grey metal, grey aesthetics. Riveted everything. Quite military in its application. It's really nice. I like this. I like that more than I like luxury ships. And the ship is segmented into a cockpit, a crew area with gunnery seat, and a cargo bay in the back, which I'll go show you in a sec. But just like the aesthetics, insulation, nice smoky lit area, no frills, very industrial, very military. It's sweet, really sweet. The absolute quality of the graphics in this ship is just amazing. And this is one of the first ships I had, and I also went down the route of the smaller ships, and they were just way too limited for what I wanted to do in the verse. So that's the middle bit. We have 2 beds here. We've got turret here. We'll just go and take a jump into that. Again, nice gunnery position up front, and elevated, which is nice for good arc of fire. We'll so nice. Up top, you are exposed if someone is to traverse. But still, hell yeah! I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want to be in there, right? So, multi-crew right now. I said 4, you have got pilot, co-pilot, gunnery. But also when the changeable and wearable items land in ships, then I think it would be good to have someone there to be able to change stuff out. And man, people need to eat, so yeah, drag the extra crew member, especially in the gunnery when rounds are able to pierce, etc. So that would be nice, because the gunnery is exposed. So yeah, you're gonna get shot. You need to be replaced. Okay, so this is the rear cargo bay. Again, this is just amazing. I mean, the thought and level of detail in this is just literally stunning. Warning: in emergency, these systems may shut down. Same there. Magnetic cargo in the middle. Access panels, emergency access. So I'm looking forward to in the game when you are able to change components, or you have wearable components. That brings in another really nice dynamic of the game, and will require some. We're being shot at. Right? Oh, probably because we're being bounty hunted or something, maybe.
Contact.
Oh god, NPCs. Anyway, we'll burn out. So, yeah, away of them. They're annoying. So Drake is a loud ship as well. What's really cool and helpful are these side loading doors. I'm not going to jump out because that would be terrible. But hell yeah. For landing, first player shooters on planets would be fantastic. You could line up people here and be shooting out of doors with rifles, or you could snipe from here or similar. But also for mission running, it's great to be able to land in, say, in front of a drug lab and decamp straight through a side door. And even look at the mechanisms of the door, how well designed the ship is. You see them lock into place and then seal close. Just awesome. And your multi-seats for personnel transportation. Although personnel transportation in this, well, okay, would be a bit weird. Back door. Great ramp access. You can put some kind of planetary vehicle in here, Ursa rover or similar. Will all fit, especially with the motorbikes. We stopped. Oh hell no, that doesn't sound good. Oh my god, this might end early. Let's close that door. So there we are. That is a walk through the Drake Black, the Drake Cutlass Black. Really, really, really nice ship. Cheap as well. So just jump in here. So talk a bit about the specifics of it. We might get to kill this thing in a minute. Yeah, so in terms of these, really, really good specs on this ship. 2000 DPS. It's sustained, and burst DPS sitting at 2100. In terms of maneuverability, the ship is actually, for what it is, it's quick. It's actually really quick, which is good. So good movement, a good weapons capability as well. So like burst DPS is 2000, missile damage, total missile damage from here if pre-implementation of explosive velocity and explosive radius, etc. is 17,500 DPS. So this ship is really something to mess with. If you have a good pilot in this, then you really need to watch out what you're doing if you want to take it on. Everything else is a pretty simple spec. The weaponry is CF337 Panther laser repeaters, just around here. We have the 2 in the turret, and as you can see, when I'm firing, we have the laser repeaters. We've also got the gimbal mounts and the Scorpion GT215s. Zoom in a bit to these. They're the GTs. 215s, really, really nice. Dials are way under here. Really nicely designed ship. Able to deal with a lot of sustained DPS before there's any weaponry issues as well. Very, very nice thing indeed. So the only, if you call it a flaw, which I don't think it is shield capacities. Drakes are high DPS but low HP, so this ship only comes with one stop manufactured shield generator hardpoint, and that itself is starts regen over 27 second delay after shield drop, and only gives a 14,500 shield HP, which in comparison with other peers it's quite low. However, with its DPS and its maneuverability, it's a necessary trade-off. Pretty cool. And in terms of anything else, I'm just reading this. Our power plant is a Daybreak. It runs at 100% efficiency, which is nice. 2 cold snap coolers and 1 Odyssey quantum drive at 73.7 megameters a second. So everything about this is nice. So you're able to quantum travel at a reasonable pace. You've got high DPS, you've got good survivability, even down to things like chaff. and flares are sitting at 20. So you've got a cargo capacity ship doing things, typically things that are illegal or some kind of running. I think drug running or similar is what I would use the Cutlass for. So with overheat DPS, you just go straight in and get them before they get you. That's really what there is for the outline of the Cutlass Black. It's been around, it's in game, it's been around for a long time, following its rework. I love the ship. This is my, this is the go-to ship if you're going to do something that's relatively small and you need something that's agile and is able to look after itself. Then it's this all the time. The other thing this has got as well is it's a high maximum speed as well. So normal speed is sitting at 165, and maximum speed is actually 1,114. That's for something that can hold 4,600 4,600 of cargo capacity. That's really something. So this is the go-to ship. Typically between this or the Freelancer Miss, out of the two, I would choose the other one as a bit more of a speciality. I feel like in the current game's balance, the Cutlass Black has the edge over the others. Man, it looks so fucking cool as well. So enough talking. We've gone through the exterior, interior. We're going to see if we can find something right now. See if we can play. And back to good old security post corral. So we just try and demonstrate the missiles were fixed in the server-side patch a few days ago, and we can test the missiles even if it's against an NPC. I don't think missiles are fixed yet against other players, but we will find out. Okay, so no other players here, I don't think. So we'll go ahead and head after another Cutlass in our Cutlass Crusader Security. So forward velocity and thrust is fantastic for a ship of this size. Pip control is good. I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of missiles into the Crusader ship now and test the missile application. And there we go, that's down. We have a Constellation Andromeda. I think this is another NPC. I'm going to put a volley of missiles into this once we soften the shields a bit. Ouch, that was a hit. Okay, we'll put a few missiles into it. With missile application landing well, I am super happy now. Nice, nice, nice. With its maneuverability, it makes a real formidable ship. NPCs haven't done anything right now to our shield capability, but normally you would allocate changes in shields to front, sides or rear, depending on where you are being hit from. And there we go. So now we're going to go against a smaller target, and we'll see how this works out. Smaller targets right now are notoriously a pain in the arse in the game. We're being hit by something good. What is that? So medium fighter against smaller targets. We'll see how this is working out. Yeah, you can see that the velocity and yaw is not. It's not able to keep up with them, but we'll see if we don't have missiles left. Okay. As you can see, against a smaller target, we're getting some application. And if we are able to get in a good line and the other pilot makes a mistake, then dare I say there's been some NPC improvements. Oh, this is another player. Okay, that's cool. We're gonna go play with the Cutlass real quick. We'll go head to head and see how this pans out. Those shields hold him well. We're taking some small structure damage. I'm using space brake and afterburner. You can outpace similar sized ships. And there you go. Yep, so there you go. And the ship is still in fine condition. So that's great. Really great. That's why we say always fly Drake. No, they're cool fucking ships. That's why. Do we have this one? Are they coming back? No. So really good MFD layouts, weapons, etc. You get full visibility over weapons. We blew our missiles into that Andromeda. That kind of went down pretty quick. And then the Scorpions we can see here. Ammo. It depends on you for loadouts. I'll run another session on loadouts, but typically anything that means you have to reload might be a pain. Maybe best to put some Badger lasers on here, or just change the whole loadout altogether. Dependent on how and what I'm flying, I would make a tactical decision on whether I'm going to go for lasers or any kind of ballistic weapon. So there we go. That's it. Drake Cutlass Black. If you don't have one, get one. That's how strongly I feel about this ship. Like I said, it is the for me, this is the ship that will give you the lowest cost entry into Star Citizen, but will also give the most amount of fun and flexibility to do all of the things you would like to do in here with this one ship. And you'll get a good looking ship, which has all of the characteristics that you would really ordinarily like to have. I love it. Can't recommend it anymore. So that's it. That wraps up our tour of the Drake Cutlass Black. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've got a load more ship stuff to do. So if you love this stuff and love what's happening with ship reviews and the other live streams, then just subscribe, and you know, there'll be more cool stuff in the pipe coming out. And if there is something you'd like to see me do or anything like that, then just drop a comment or message me in game or add me on Spectrum, however it works for you, and we can hook up in the verse and do something fucking cool. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later.